fastest way to iterate through a Pandas data frame? How do I run through a data frame and return only the rows which meet a certain condition? This condition has to be tested on previous rows and columns. For example, I could like to test a few conditions for each row, and if all conditions are passed, I would like to append the row to list. For example, I may have up to 3 conditions which must be true for the row to be returned. The way I'm thinking about doing it is by making a list for all the observations which are true for each condition, and then making a separate list for all of the rows that appear in all 3 lists. My 2 questions are the following. What is the fastest way to get all of the rows that meet a certain condition based on previous rows? Looping through a data frame of 5,000 rows seems like it may be too long, especially if potentially 3 conditions have to be tested. What is the best way to get a list of rows which meet all 3 conditions?
The quickest way to select rows is to not iterate through the rows of the data frame. Instead, create a mask Boolean array with true values for the rows you wish to select, and then call df mask to select them. To combine more than one condition with logical AND, use AND. For logical OR use. For example,
If you want to support the channel, please consider subscribing.